everyone, my name is Analyticalplum and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be diving straight into reacting to episode 5 of Andor. I have to say, I am really enjoying this series so far.
And we're not even halfway in.
Yeah. I feel like so much has happened. Oh my god. The designs, the writing, even the pace of the story, I really like it, the way they go about doing it.
I'd love to see another show replace Andor, because this is the final season. We're getting no more content on Andor. But I really think something either prequels or before, something High Republic or something sequel trilogy would be amazing.
It didn't go well the last time they tried that. But before we begin reacting to this new episode, I would love if you would consider subscribing. I do post twice every single week, but don't hold me to that. And if you do love my reaction videos and you've also been enjoying Andor, I would love if you would leave a like. It does help me out a ton. And without further ado, let's get into this next episode. Padme's crown, is it? Or crown, headpiece.
Oh, it is. I was wondering what taxidermied animal it was.
I love our priorities.
Back at the DJ deck.
Where did the subtitles go? We're cool, we're calm.
First we had Star Wars macarons and now we've got Star Wars Pop-Tarts.
Certainly cost enough. I won't tell you what I paid for it. Unfortunately, the dealer...
You're up early.
So they were listening in on him now, on Scoldon.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you know what? I'm not surprised. We haven't seen Take Home again.
What, you'll pop up in like a few episodes?
Can I help you?
Gorman?
Visiting friends?
Why do you ask?
I'm curious by nature.
He just has a fascination of spiders.
Bon, what do we have for Gorman?
Oh, he looks intimidating.
The music is really good for this show, but I also like all the different aliens. Definitely putting the makeup department to work.
Just wanted to let you know I'm coming home this weekend.
What a pleasant surprise.
I'm just worried if I don't come now, it might be a while. Rumor they might be tightening up the travel restrictions.
They're going to pass each other on the way.
You think?
Yeah, I think like with Mandalorian, when we see Boba drop off Mando and co, fly off, and then Luke comes in, they're just going to miss each other, but they're going to be so close. But in them missing each other this episode, next episode, when they're then traveling back, maybe even at the end of this episode, I think they're going to bump into each other. Maybe Syril starts following Andor.
I hope someone who knows what they're doing is watching out.
For what?
Your safety.
There's not much in the way of danger here.
When would you arrive?
Roll, what has he done?
Oh dear.
I need everybody to step away from their workstation.
Leave the room immediately.
Luckily they have that alarm signal.
Yeah.
We need everyone out immediately.
You'll have to wait, we're in the middle of an audit.
Everyone in here will be in custody until we finish our evaluation.
On whose authority? This is my office.
He's really missing that authoritarian role. Anytime he gets a slight tad bit of power, he goes absolutely insane.
He's never really had much in the way of power, so I wonder if we do see Syril working closely with the Empire at all. Nothing's been official yet. I wonder if he does get some power, if he's just gonna completely lose it, and perhaps he does find a strong lead on Andor, and power is the exact thing that makes him lose his grip.
Are you refusing a direct Imperial order?
This is insane.
Take him. Come. Everybody out.
I gotta say, his acting skills are absolutely superb.
So everyone's under custody, but everyone's got to get out?
What if they're gonna trick this and they're gonna say that they removed them all, but they haven't?
What if they're going to plant a device to find in the first place? Don't tune into Gorman.
She's living out her DJ fantasies again. She can't stop.
Even the finest collections have problems.
I want everything vetted once and for all.
Everything?
Everything!
Oh,
I want it inspected and recertified. Everything!
You
I'm just saying, absolutely nobody in this universe has any semblance of privacy. Every scene we cut to, somebody is listening into somebody else. Just make sure you don't sing in the shower. Otherwise, everyone's going to be hearing your terrible singing.
This is your first trip to Gorman. As a fashion designer, it's a rite of passage. 51457. 51457. Level 4888.
I was going to say, I'm going to need to listen to it on repeat and repeat to get it in my head. I'd be terrible spy or soldier.
It was a listening device. You will all now have the pleasure of thorough ISB interview. There will be new security measures going forward.
Oh dear.
×2.
J'ai créé les Dan Karm.
Dan Vekpi Dalam.
Le bagot Dan Madevor Preoxmolana.
Comme fixe très fod.
So they're going to find out absolutely everything that he's done. Or try to do, at least. I really do wonder if they are just playing each other or if one of them is naive, because I feel like one or two of them could be like between the Gorman people and Syril, but I just can never work out who is the naive one or if they're just both trying to play each other.
I think they're going to get so caught up in each other, they don't even know what's going on at this point.
Raven.
Le fixe Lupit.
Schlupit Dan E Saba et Gigombel Graconas.
Oh, dishonor. Mad. Those little Star Wars tuk-tuk.
They tore my office apart, interrogated for 2 hours like a criminal.
For coming to the meeting?
They were looking for a listening device. They do what they want.
Oh, he's definitely playing them.
It's outrageous. Many of us believe the Emperor has no idea what's being done on his behalf. We think the ISB is running a shadow government.
It's funny they mention shadow government because we've just got a new series announced, More Shadow Lord, which allegedly is going to go into the Shadow Council. It's a whole different topic that I'm sure they're not going to go into for Andor, but remember that when we watch more.
I'm just saying, I want Kira back.
Definitely.
I want to
she's
see
got
more
to
about her.
At least feature at some point.
What if we could help the Empire by working together?
How would we do that?
We need to know what's on those carriers.
I don't think this is helping the Empire.
You know who we are. You see what's happening here. We need to know what kind of facility it is.
I don't have plans.
We need to know what's on those transports.
What I wonder with this is because he wants to be involved and wants to progress as much as he can, he probably doesn't actually know what's happening or what's in there. And Dedra probably does know, considering she's kind of in control of it all.
That would make sense. You'd have access to it at least.
Yeah, so do you think there's going to be a point where he's like, oh, Dedra doesn't trust me, she's just using me, and that sort
Perhaps
of
that could definitely be a plot point that they go down, the fact that they are on completely different pages in terms of work. If the Empire realizes he is even talking to these people here in a couple of weeks, that's not going to hold up very well.
Oh, it's all hush-hush.
Yeah.
With him and Dedra.
Construction. That's what comes across my desk. Not every transport has a bill of lading.
Those are the ones we'd be interested in.
Is he gonna do it? He has to get their trust.
No.
He's fine. He'll be home soon enough. I came to see about you.
No, leave Bix alone, please. She's suffering enough.
I slept her twice.
For fun?
False alarm.
Never ends, does it?
We'll bring them down or die trying.
That's foreshadowing.
Oh, God.
Us being stuck here in this box.
Or maybe you're not as strong as I think.
Maybe not. Try to find someplace else.
Well, the way that he seems to be absolutely spiraling between, like, now and how he was in season 1, he's going absolutely insane.
You've been struggling.
Is that what he told you? I'm better than he thinks I am.
All he does is sing your praises. We need you, Biggs. We need you healthy.
So it was a sleeping draft in the end then. Well, I mean, she's walking.
I use it for sleep.
It works for a while, but the dreams come back worse when you stop. Be careful.
You need me healthy.
Is she gonna become addicted? Is this gonna be like a drug route?
I think it's too late.
Careful.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be worse.
And we're all dead.
Thankfully, it's not actually doing anything.
We're doing station 5, right? If you close the pipe completely, it'll spark when it comes back on.
I knew that.
No, that's a lot to take in.
What if he can't do it and then they drag Will to do it?
That seems to be how it's going.
Because Saw Gerrera is gonna like kidnap the dude and be like, yo, he's useless. You, on the other hand, you can be somewhat useful.
How did you ever learn this? Who taught you?
Oh,
Was it from his dad, you think?
maybe. Be very secretive about it, though.
Just packing up all our transport schedules.
Oh, he's doing it. I didn't have a lot of hope in him, if I'm honest. I didn't think he was that sly, but he seems to actually be quite alright.
Something to take home?
I'll take one from my mother.
Well, you'll want a good one. Best made on a plaza. Come back safe.
I'm glad I haven't really seen a moving one today yet.
Is there a sweet in there?
I don't think I'd want to eat a sweet that's been from inside a spider.
There's been questions of a certain piece. They are taking everything out of there day after the party for reappraisal.
Oh, wait. Do you think that's going to include the Chandrilan distorted thumb thing? The statue for the wedding?
Oh, perhaps. I think they'll find it's a fake and... What do you think could be hidden inside?
I don't know, maybe there's a big listening device in that as well, because everyone seems to be listening to everyone nowadays.
Lai potame, lai seju, lai bife, la mortesai.
Afinash lo skebre na bor plia.
They're all gonna die by the end of this, aren't they? There he is, look at him all dapper.
People don't think it's a good idea to commemorate a massacre. I needn't be reminded. I was there.
How old were you?
12.
Oh, so he's gonna remember everything.
Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
We've been asked not to speak of it with guests.
I'm just a designer. I'm curious.
I've never known that he could be so charming or smiley. This is very strange.
He's like Jod from Skeleton Crew all over again with these different names, different personalities.
Yes, they've all got a personality disorder.
It was Moff Tarkin. People wouldn't clear and he wanted to land. We thought there was safety in numbers. Who would land the cruise on a crowd full of unarmed citizens?
Tarkin.
I was with my father. He was killed, saving me.
Sorry to hear that. It's good to meet you.
At least he's made him smile. Honey, he's home.
I was safe.
They look so disgusted by that.
Careful all the way.
I know. I had you followed. Party has
course.
insisted.
See, this is what I meant by playing into his ego's going to get hurt because he's like, you don't trust me, sort of thing. That's what I think is going to happen.
An hour.
Turn out the lights.
Can't believe you had me followed.
Turn out the lights.
Seems like it's going to be something freaky, but they're just going to trade notes. Oh, that is pitch black. Sod that.
This cafe used to be full of designers. People fought for tables. Is your hotel even half full?
I just checked in.
I happen to know it's not.
And now there's an extra table. You don't have to fight.
Your friend might have come himself.
Unless I'm the friend, or maybe I'm a snitch, and you're my payday.
Okay, Andor.
People die rushing. You have no idea who I am. You need to be more careful.
How did this turn into a lecture?
It's hard to be patient when your world is falling apart.
Quite literally.
You know, maybe she would have got on better with Luther in the end. Luthen in the end anyway.
The people you have following me, they're just drawing attention. Send them home. Nice to meet you.
See, again, nobody's safe. Everyone's listening to each other's conversations and everyone's getting followed at this point.
And it's drawing so much attention.
If you see a stranger, just automatically assume they're following you at some point. Not in real life. I meant in this. No! I thought I was safe.
Open.
Oh. Does it have a name?
Friday.
Call it Syril.
That's an interesting choice.
The silence.
I'm surprised she hasn't already bought a puppy and named it Syril.
Yeah.
Disregard for common sense. Almost like having you here.
It's that time of the year. Absolutely adore this holiday.
We really have turned into the Hunger Games, haven't we? Oh, she looks absolutely delirious.
Translator glasses?
You think?
I was just hoping.
Ah. Well, don't stop hoping, dear.
Our Weber estates are quite far away. They are certainly worth a visit. I've been told about your conversation last night. Apparently, we have a lot to learn.
You can see the instant he stops pretending.
It's a fresh code crystal for the radio. It will only fit the transmitter you were given. I offer that as a bond.
Why does he look kind of panicked?
They're building an armory in the center of town. We don't know why. They deny it. It's in violation of the Imperial Charter.
I still think it's just a mass prison.
Yeah, I don't think it's an armory.
I'm only meeting you because we find ourselves with a unique opportunity. We have a source inside.
Oh!
Imperial source. I'll not say. Feeding false information is what they do.
When Syril comes back, he's going to be like, oh, let's meet him face to face.
Oh,
and then that's just going to be absolutely disastrous. He's going to abandon everything just to get Andor.
Yeah.
We know what they're doing. Now we need proof. We need to catch them in their lie. We need to let the people of Gorman know the undeniable truth.
But when they find out, they're just going to bomb them all.
It's a military transport. It won't be easy.
Tactical expertise is not our strong suit.
We need an advisor.
This is just not going to end well at all, is it?
You can call for me at the hotel. As you wish. Thank you.
You're all screwed. Do you think that's the last one alive?
And they've already started wiping them out.
Definitely.
How may we assist?
Information I pass them needs to be accurate.
If they pull it off, when it's over, we need to calibrate retribution. We want them growing bolder.
I think this is definitely going to be the beginning of a big conflict between Dedra and Syril. They're just too similar in terms of they both want to do what they think is right, which is obviously not right. Dedra does it for the glory, but Syril does it because it's what he deems right.
It's the right thing to do, yeah.
They need to see what winning feels like.
I'll make sure things don't get out of hand. Excellent work.
Pat yourself on the back there.
It's like one of the Tuscan dogs.
Aww.
I know all the variations. I just need more practice. So we can lose the boy.
Don't you dare.
Until you tell me the station we're hitting, this is gonna be on edge. I'd have the confidence you're looking for.
Marquez Moon. We'll keep him for now.
Oh, please don't hurt him. I have faith he's going to survive. At least one of them needs to.
The Corio chalice, apparently it's a forgery. They're going to examine everything in the collection. They'll find our microphone.
You heard this on the bug.
Uh-oh.
He's going to get desperate, he's going to panic, and he's going to do something really bad.
They never send more than 3 at a time. The ones we're interested in always travel alone.
Do you think they'll find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles down there?
I wouldn't be so upset if I hadn't predicted it. For what? What have we ever heard?
Are you done? Didn't seem to bother you when we caught Yularen lying.
Oh, seriously?
I told you, Yularen is not what he was in the Clone Wars.
I-
I've always argued about him on that.
I still say Yularen and Tarkin, we got so much in the Clone Wars animated show. They're unchanged now that they're Imperials. We got the exact same ins and out when
No.
they were heads of the Republic.
He's a traitor. No.
For as much as we all seem to love the Republic and hate the Imperials, the differences are so niche.
Denial is a river.
2 years of bits and pieces.
You agreed to it.
I'll let you talk me into it.
You're becoming insufferable.
Agreed.
We have to take it out at the party.
And if we can't?
We should be prepared.
Hey, at least they have the decency to do it after the party and not tonight.
Give him a little bit of time.
Is he ready?
Yes,
Ready enough to do it on his own?
I think so.
No, that's the wrong thing to say.
You think?
And if I don't show up back home...
Traitor!
Huh?
He's been transmitting to the Empire. There's an ambush waiting for us at the Marquez Moon pipeline. We will be many passings away.
Do you know what? Sometimes Saw Gerrera is reasonable to be this paranoid.
I wouldn't say reasonable, he's just right some of the time. Very rarely.
Yeah, emphasis on that.
Paranoia sometimes pays off.
Yes.
It's on you, boy.
I told you he was going to get kidnapped by Saw. Oh, that's the shot we saw in the trailer.
It's a fancy ship in the middle. Don't think we've seen that one before.
Really?
Hijacking the carrier can be done. Can you and your people do it alone?
How much help do we need?
Much more than anyone can give you, mate.
You'll be living at the scene of the crime to advertise what you've done. So then what? Let them persecute us for no reason?
Yeah, this does seem to be a very unrealistic approach, and I'm not sure what else I could say to suggest something else, because there ain't really actually anything else I can do. Oh, it's a tube. I was really confused for a second. I thought they were carrying a massive snake.
Let's go around eating all the spiders.
Yeah.
I was younger than you are now. I was a prisoner. Him in a work camp in the jungle. All men died fast.
He loves a good anecdote, doesn't he?
Back and forth until the only thing you could remember was back and forth. Then one day, everyone started to itch.
Who spread the crabs?
It was the Rhino. They had a leak.
It's done. I'm gonna open the valve now.
Yeah, but is Saw gonna kill him off straight away, like immediately after? I still don't think he's safe from Saw.
That itch, that burn. Remember this moment. You think I'm crazy? I am.
We all knew that.
Where are you, boy? You're here. You're not with Luthen, you're here. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Sounds like he's not gonna shoot him.
We're the Rhino, kid. We're the fuel.
This is not looking good.
At least he didn't die to it.
Yeah. So that was our reaction to episode 5.
10?
Any thoughts?
I have no idea where the next episode is going to go. I cannot see what Andor is setting up. It kind of bothered me with the first season. I couldn't see exactly where it was heading, and I still can't. Season 2. I have no idea what's going to happen in the next episode. We could see
No.
the Gorman massacre. That could be left till the finale.
I think it will
Who
be the
knows?
next one. But that will be it from us today. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one.